Dak is 12-2 against the Giants. Daniel Jones 1-7 against Dallas. Aaron Rodgers won big on Thursday night. Josh Allen won big on Thursday night. Dak's going to win. I don't know. I think it's a touchdown game. Dak's going to win tonight. You don't have time to do a lot of prep for Thursday night. Not a lot of surprises. Not a lot of zigzag. Best quarterback's going to win the game. I'm going to take Dak and the Cowboys to win by a touchdown. And, but it's interesting. They may look even really good winning. I'm going to go like 24-13, CeeDee Lamb, maybe have a couple tutties. I think Micah Parsons going to have a couple sacks. And the defense, no movement up front. That's because the Giants don't have much of a run game. But don't let it cloud the fact that the last 5 playoff teams Dallas has faced, they're 1-4. Baltimore, Buffalo, Green Bay, Detroit, Miami. They're 1-4 and a bad call against the Lions from being 0-5 and been routed in most of them. So don't let the win tonight, and they're going to win tonight. Don't let it freak you out. So I thought, I do about 4 times during the season, I do a Super Bowl bubble. And so let's just look. This is week 4, the start of week 4, and this is currently my Super Bowl bubble. For the radio audience, I have 7 teams inside the bubble, they're favorites. Kansas City, Buffalo, Green Bay, Minnesota, Detroit. Yeah, I buy the Vikings, Baltimore, San Francisco. I have the Jets, the Seahawks, and the Philadelphia. I'm letting them lean on the fence at this ranch. I'm letting them lean on the fence. I may let them into the property. Dallas, I don't even have the Saints on this, and they crushed Dallas in Dallas, blew them out, right? So Dallas isn't even allowed into the county lines here. So I don't even think they're close. And I've said this before. I think it used to be in the NFL that quirky and weird, little Jerry Glanville, little over-the-top guy, Dennis Green. I think a quirky and different and unique Sam Weish, you can get to Super Bowls. You can win a division. You can win a lot of games. I think the NFL's gotten smarter, more sophisticated, more business-like, more analytics, though it's not baseball where it's made the game boring. But I think with the NFL, family-owned and operated, that used to be like prideful. Hey, we're family-owned and operated. That's for a deli. I don't think that works. I think you have to be Stan Kroenke and be the biggest residential and commercial real estate owner in America, maybe the world. That's what you need now. Family-owned and operated is like the Raiders. Like, I don't know. Does that feel robust, dynamic? I've said the NFL allowed quirky, and this happens all the time in a lot of businesses. Quirky and weird is okay. In Hollywood, that used to play, and now it's like The Avengers Part 9. It's basically the independent film. Yeah, finance it yourself with your money. And I think that's why Hollywood has slowed down. It's like big streamers and big movies, and we're not making anything else. And I think quirky and weird and highly emotional, and I think that stuff, it's cute, but it just doesn't win enough. And I think that's what the Lakers have become, and I think it's what the Cowboys have become, family-owned businesses. And this is not a family-owned business league as much. It's the biggest and the richest that are winning. And I look at today, if you look at the schedule for Dallas, let's be honest, it only gets tougher. This is the last layup. I thought Pittsburgh would be. Yeah, I was wrong about that. They're going to go 4-0. So at Pittsburgh against the league's best defense. Oh, then it's the Lions, and then it's at San Francisco and at Atlanta, and here's Philly and C.J. Stroud, and oh, crap, Jaden Daniels is good, and oh, Joe Burrow. And this is the last layup. Cleveland was a layup. You thought the Saints would be a layup, got blown out. Baltimore wasn't lost. And then you have the Giants, Dak's 12-2. So, and what's funny is Dallas has always held themselves, because of their regular season wins, as sort of above the dysfunctional guys, the losers. But Dallas has not won multiple playoff games in 29 years. So this morning I went and looked at the dysfunctional teams over 29 years and the Cowboys over 29 years. Let's take the Chicago Bears, last 29 seasons. They actually have 2 conference championship appearances. The Cowboys have none. Okay, what about the Jaguars? Well, they actually have 8 playoff wins The Cowboys have 5 in 29 years. They have 3 conference championships appearances. Oh, the Cowboys have none. Okay. But what about the Carolina Panthers? Those guys are a mess. That's a circus. They have almost double the playoff wins and 4 conference championship appearances. The Cowboys have none. All right. Okay, you win the argument, Colin. Give me the Raiders. Ooh. They have 2 conference championship appearances and almost the same number of playoff wins. Dallas, I know you look down at them. Last 29 years, you are them. That's what you are. So don't go crazy with the win tonight. I'll go 24-13 Cowboys. Micah, sack. CeeDee Lamb, big night. Dak, doing Dak's thing in a standalone game against the Giants. But Micah Parsons says he's tired of getting beat badly by good teams.
I feel like as a competitor, at some point, you got to be prideful enough to say, hey, I'm not going to allow this to happen to me. I just feel like some people are just allowing them to keep getting smacked in the face. When are you going to stand up?
All right. So, unfortunately, many of you are misguided and think I don't like Aaron Rodgers, but I did have them leaning on the fence in the Super Bowl bubble, not quite in the ranch, but petting the horses. Right. Put some carrots over the fence. The dogs are barking at you. Dallas, I don't even let them down the driveway. But Aaron Rodgers said something that's important. And it's really important because Aaron has experience with this, and the Jets have none. And Aaron talks about, and he's totally right, and this is his real value, by the way. This is where Aaron Rodgers is really valuable to the Jets. Aaron Rodgers was important to the Packers. But Jordan Love, Malik Willis, Brett Favre, Packers win a lot of games regardless. This is where Aaron's really important. Not about the losing. It's now that the Jets are winning how to handle it.
I go back to this quote a lot, but Mike McCarthy said our biggest struggle is going to be handling success back in 2006 in Green Bay. And there's a lot to that. I think, when it's easier when you're kind of getting kicked in the teeth to kind of come together. It's us against the world. It's us against the big bad media who's saying how bad we are. We can kind of come together, but can you still come together and have the same approach when everybody's kind of starting to sing your praises a little bit? I think that's the mark of a great team, is can you handle the success part with the same focus, the same mentality, the same mindset, the same energy when you're starting to get on a little bit of a roll.
Aaron's right, and this is his real value, because Aaron is a winner, and the Jets aren't. And Jet fans and Jets media, but mostly their fans, they're crazy town. I mean, the Cowboys win 12 games every regular season, right? 3 straight years, 12, 12, 12. Real success until January, but real success. And when Dallas Cowboy fans were polled in The Athletic recently, 60% said we have no chance to win the Super Bowl. The New York Jets beat a rookie head coach, Jacoby Brissett, at home this past Thursday. And the mayor of New York, if he wasn't being indicted, would have thrown a ticker tape parade. They're nuts. They're crazy. Before the season, I said the Jets are a 9-10 win team. Buffalo wins the division. They'll battle Miami till the very end for a playoff spot. I feel the exact same today. But if you go back to that Patriots game, and Aaron talks about restraining yourself, containing yourself, right, when you're winning. Robert Saleh, the head coach, was so enthusiastic in the second quarter just with a lead over the Patriots. Aaron Rodgers, you remember the video? Had to go, bro, chill out. It's the Patriots. It's the second quarter. It's just, we're in the middle of the game. We're not to halftime yet. So, and maybe it's because the Jets share a city with the Giants, who have 4 trophies. Or their primary rival is the Patriots, and they have 6 trophies. So maybe that Thursday night winning record's a big deal. I mean, if you never had any money and you want a scratch-off ticket for $1,500, it would be a big deal. If you're 44 years old, a guy you've never really had a serious girlfriend, and you have a great date, it is a big deal. the Giants' success, the Patriots' success. But when I look at Aaron, this is Aaron's real value. I mean, I looked this up this morning. I still can't believe the Jets haven't won the division in 22 years. This is the NFL. The Lions got to a conference championship last year. The Jaguars have been to 3 of those.